Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This is a very special day for us all here. We put in a special effort to the weather folk to make sure that we had a good day, and this is a good Chamber of Commerce day. We're going to take this opportunity to welcome you here. This is the third annual recognition of small businesses and their contributions to the local economy. My name is Lee Cato, and I'm Vice President for Community Affairs and Small Business Engagement. And it is my indeed honor to welcome all of you here today. We, as you know, small businesses really is the backbone of the local economy. They create the jobs, they make the cash deposit. In other words, they make it all work. And we are here to say to small business owners, those who want to be business owners, congratulations to you for a job well done in keeping our communities together. Today, we join the nation in celebrating the National Small Business Week in Columbia, South Carolina. This started as a vision between the mayor's staff and the Columbia Chamber staff 3 years ago, and it's been going very well ever since. Initially, we started with the City of Columbia and the Chamber. Then it grew to the City of Columbia, the Chamber, and Richland County. And lo and behold, it kept growing. And now it's City of Columbia, Richland County Chamber of Commerce, and the Governor's Office. And we're going to keep moving. Next year, we may have the president, who knows. Today, on May 4th, began National Small Business Week, which kicks off events not only here in Columbia, but across the nation. According to a recent Forbes magazine online posting, small businesses are the engines of job creation. Small businesses are engines of small creation across America, with the Facebook alone having 40 million plus businesses. Additionally, the U.S. Census Bureau and the Small Business Administration credit small businesses as being 60% of all new jobs created. That's 60% of all new jobs created. President Obama has stated that small businesses represent what is best about America. With hard work and ingenuity, anyone, no matter what their background is, can build a better future for themselves and for their families. In keeping with that viewpoint, Columbia Chamber welcomes its partners and organizations, the City of Columbia, Richland County, and the state of South Carolina. And throughout the week, we will salute all small business owners, employees, and supporters. And in that same vein, I am honored to present our president and CEO, Carl Blackstone, who will share comments and special thanks to our generous supporters. Every now and then you hear it being said that it's good to stop and smell the rose. Well, we are here to help grow the garden. Thank you. Now, our president, Carl Blackstone.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you all so much for being here today. It's our pleasure at the Columbia Chamber of Commerce to host this today. Thank you to Mr. Mayor, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for your partnership on this. At the Columbia Chamber, it's vital for us to look out for small business every day and every week. We're happy to celebrate this 1 week out of the year to really put on a pedestal small businesses, but it's important for us to look after small business every week. And as Lee said, small business is the backbone of our community, and so it's our job to look after them, to help them grow, to prosper, to give them the tools that they need necessary to be prosperous. So, but that can't be done just with us at the Chamber. It takes a lot of folks, and especially this week, it takes partners to help put this on. And I'd like to highlight one. TD Bank has been a partner with us in Small Business Week for the last several years. So at this time, I'd like to welcome Karen Smith, Regional Vice President for TD Bank and a member of our executive board here at the Columbia Chamber. Karen?
Thank you, Carl. And thank you, everyone, for being here. This is an exciting week, both nationally and locally, as we celebrate National Small Business Week. And I think someone mentioned that might be our third year to sponsor this, and TD Bank is excited to be able to do that. I think there's some familiar faces out here today, so it's nice to see reoccurring interest and excitement here. For those of you that might not be as familiar with TD Bank, I want to share a couple of things with you. TD is one of the 10 largest banks in the U.S. with a unique branding of America's most convenient bank. And we were recently named Money Magazine's Best Big Bank in America last year. So that's something we're really proud of. We were also ranked number 2 SBA lender by both dollar volume and total loans in 2014 in South Carolina. We understand the important role that small businesses play in our communities, and we understand the commitment of helping it grow and be successful. We believe in personalized service with our small businesses. We assign small businesses to a relationship manager that they develop a relationship long-term to help achieve the goals that the small businesses set for themselves, and they partner together to make sure that we're on track. We consider ourselves a bank of local lenders making local loans. Our decision makers are actually located right here in South Carolina. They understand and they consider the challenges and opportunities each of our markets face individually, and we think that's important. We continue to stay up to date in meeting the banking needs of small business. This past year, we launched a TD Bank Business Direct mobile application that allows businesses the availability to deposit checks via their app. Also, we enhanced our small business products by allowing small business owners the ability to join the personal checking balances with their business checking balances in order to avoid monthly maintenance fees. Not only is TD committed to helping South Carolina small business owners, we're also committed to the state of South Carolina as well. We have 69 stores in South Carolina and over 2,200 employees, and we're continue to grow, adding positions at our I-85 campus in Greenville, as well as our technology center here in Lexington in the Midlands. So we are committed to you, small business, and our community. So again, this is an exciting week for us. TD Bank is excited to be able to sponsor this again, and here's to a wonderful week. So thank you, and I'm going to turn it over now to Holt Chetwood, who is the Midlands Market President for my competitor, Wells Fargo. And it's all good.
Thank you, Karen. Good afternoon. I am Holt Chetwood, and I am a member of the Chamber Board here, have been for a number of years. Let me start by saying, Karen, we appreciate TD Bank's sponsorship of this week. It is important that our sponsors step up, and certainly TD has done so. We've got another banker up here with Karen and myself, and that is Tom Felder from the South Carolina Community Bank. And I can speak for all three of us when I say that every day we work with small business owners. And we have the opportunity in banking to see up close and personal all that small business owners do for their own companies, for their employees, for the families that rely on those companies to put food on the table, to put clothes on children, to do all the things that a small business owner does. Many nights they lay awake in bed thinking how they can make their own company more competitive. Many days they spend thinking about how they can hire the best employees, who they can partner with in the community to make our community a better place. Here in the Midlands, small business owners employ thousands of people. They train those employees. They pay those employees. They also pay a number of taxes that support infrastructure here in the Midlands area. They support our school districts and a number of other very, very worthy causes. On behalf of the Chamber Board, I am proud to say that we are proud to say that we recognize Small Business Week. We recognize all the contributions that small business owners and the companies make to our community. And it's a great week to do just that, to bring attention to all that they do. It's my privilege this afternoon now to introduce the Mayor of the City of Columbia, Mayor Steve Benjamin. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Holt. I am excited to be here with all of our partners here, because it's taken partnerships to move this city and this great region forward. We do have our partners at the Chamber, our partners at Richland County, our partners from the Governor's Office, and then we have folks at the SBA representing the President of the United States. We have Senator Lindsey Graham's office here, so some great federal support, and together we work together to reduce metro unemployment here in the Midlands by over 40% over the last several years. Working together, we've created tens of thousands of new jobs. And we've done it by supporting our small and local businesses, investing in programs and initiatives like Main Street Capital and Work It Up, our local business retention program, giving our small businesses the support they need and our job seekers the training they need to thrive in the new economy. We've been sending hundreds of millions of dollars in city contracts to our local businesses thanks to our local business enterprise preference policy, our mentor protege program, thanks to the leadership of so many of you here like Greg Davis and others chairing our Minority Business Advisory Council, helping us develop policies that work. In fact, right now, our partnership with Hardball Capital and Spirit Communications are being led by CCEB Ventures. I see Dr. Lynn and Mike and others here from Enviro Ag Science. We've seen this new multi-purpose venue exceed its goals by leaps and bounds. Over $24 million in subcontractor outreach, 177% of our goal, over $16 million to local businesses, 291% of our goal, over $5.7 million to minority-owned businesses, 117% of our goal. We are committed to supporting our local entrepreneurs, not just with words, but with action. And the results of what we can get done together are undeniable. I am proud on behalf of the people of the City of Columbia and behalf of our council to proclaim this week Small Business Week in the City of Columbia. May God bless you and keep you. It's my job to introduce Tom Felder, the President and CEO of the South Carolina Community Bank and Chair of the Chamber's Small Business Advisory Council, and my friend.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good afternoon. Really, Carl and Lee, let me thank you guys and your staff for the hard work and dedication for the last 3 years in putting this event on together. This is my third year as serving as chairperson of the Small and Minority Business Council, and our vice chairperson is also here, Sylvia. Sylvia and I go way back. We have some of our members among you. I see Mike over there with Yvette Rowland with Senator Graham's office, and a couple of you guys are out there. So hello, thanks for coming. We had a lot of goals this year, and we've achieved all of our goals. We followed our business development plan, and we wanted to make sure that the Chamber leadership benefited from our insights and frank assessments of the critical matters facing small and minority-owned businesses in our region. We had a good year. Carl introduced a new set of public policy, a new policy agenda for small businesses, and it is working well. Healthy and small minority businesses serve as the foundation for a stable and strong economy in our region, and our Chamber leadership provides the oxygen to make that happen. So wherever you are on your small business journey, your Chamber membership is very welcomed, no exceptions. Now I want you to welcome me as I present a red letter day for us to have the chairperson of County Council come forward and present his proclamation. Mr. Chairman. Come on in. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. To all the partners, the Chamber, the City of Columbia, all the sponsors, and all the stakeholders. On behalf of Richland County Council, I want to thank you for being a part of this. Small businesses, like everyone has said, is the lifeline of our community. And at Richland County, we're taking the steps to make sure we become business friendly. And being business friendly is making sure that you can do your job in a way that is bottom line friendly when it's all said and done. Because as small businesses, you want to make sure that that your bottom line produces results. So at Richland County, we just awarded a business friendly award, a national award, and that shows that we're taking the steps necessary to make sure that you have the opportunity to compete here in this county, in this city. And I think that's what it's all about. So continue to work hard at your craft and continue to want to do business here in this county. With that being said, I do want to present the Chamber with a proclamation for Business Friendly Week, and I won't read all the whereases, but I will read a couple of them. Whereas the Small Business Week is a time to set aside and to acknowledge our small businesses for the contribution they make to our community. Small businesses represent a tradition of hardworking, dedicated individuals living the American dream to provide for their families and opportunities for their neighbors to make valuable contributions to the community. And whereas residents of our community and communities across the nation are being asked to support small businesses during this Small Business Week, and therefore it be proclaimed that Tory Rush, Richland County Chair, hereby proclaims May 4th through 8th Small Business Week. Mr. Keto? All right. And thank you. And now we will have Ms. Bertie Mackey, the Executive Administrator of Office of Economic Opportunity for the Governor's Office.
Good afternoon to all of you. I will read to you the Governor's proclamation at this time. State of South Carolina Governor's Proclamation. Whereas small businesses are the heartbeat of our economy, contributing to the vitality of communities across our state and nation with innovation, commitment, hard work, and a sense of responsibility. And whereas nationwide, small businesses represent 99% of employers, create approximately 2/3 of net new jobs, and employ over half of American workers. And whereas in the Palmetto State, small businesses comprise 97% of private employers and account for more than 727,000 workers. And whereas with the national theme, Dream Big, Start Small, the 2015 observance of Small Business Week serves as a reminder that our small businesses represent large investments in our communities and our state. Now therefore, I, Nikki Yara Haley, Governor of the great state of South Carolina, do hereby proclaim May 4th through 8th, 2015 as South Carolina Small Business Week throughout the state, and encourage all South Carolinians to support our small businesses and celebrate their contributions that help create jobs, boost local economies, and preserve neighborhoods. And it is signed, Nikki R. Haley, Governor, State of South Carolina. And at this time, I will present to Mr. Chetwood and to the Executive Director of the Chamber, to Mr. Felder and Mr. Cato, the Governor's official proclamation.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you hearing me.
God bless you.
Ladies and, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our press conference for today.